I was sitting in the corner at Thanksgiving, twisting my hands nervously. I kept saying, I'm sorry, but nobody seemed to notice, except maybe my aunt, who shrugged. I didn't know what was happening, only that I felt scared. I saw her, my cousin, lying on the floor, unconscious. My aunt said, we're not calling 911. She can lie there. My heart froze. I wanted to scream, but I was too afraid. I felt trapped, watching my family act like nothing was wrong. Later, in the hospital, I couldn't believe my mom's smile. Too big, too fake. You fell down the stairs, honey. Too much wine, she said. But I knew she was lying. My cousin didn't drink. I kept thinking about the things I had seen and heard during dinner, the whispers and glances that didn't make sense. My cousin's phone was recording everything that night. I knew I had to tell the truth, but I was scared. I kept mumbling apologies to myself. I was only 19, but I knew something dark had happened. Something my family wanted to hide. I finally spoke up quietly. I know what happened at the lake house 10 years ago. No one expected me to remember, not Uncle Jeff. My voice shook, but I had to be heard. I could see him stiffen, and I knew I had their attention. They tried to laugh it off, dismiss me, but I persisted. I had pieces of the truth, and I wasn't going to let it be buried again. I started telling what I saw, what was said, and what they tried to cover up. My cousin, her voice, was in the recordings. I had proof. I played it carefully, letting them hear their own words. My heart raced as I watched them squirm, realizing that hiding the truth was no longer possible. I contacted a lawyer quietly. I gave them the recordings and every detail I could remember from that night and the past. It was terrifying, but I knew this was the only way to protect my cousin and myself. Finally, at a family meeting, I spoke up. My voice was steady now. I laid out everything, the lies, the cover-ups, the recordings. Uncle Jeff and the rest had no excuses. For the first time, they were forced to face the truth. Weeks later, the right people faced consequences. My cousin was safe. I felt relief, pride, and a strange sense of empowerment. I had spoken the truth when it mattered, and I had won not with violence or revenge, but with courage and honesty.